Hi friends, thanks for watching. So I just wanted to do a video about why I'm moving out of Missoula. And the number one reason is the stress of trying to cross the street as the only pedestrian. And the city, it's known for this kind of bad engineering. The streets don't make sense, and now they're closing off two-way streets to make a lane for bikes. And the thing is, a lot of Missoulians are too afraid to bike on the street, understandably so. It's the drivers are like, as of 2008, Montana drivers were the worst drivers in the country 4 years in a row. So Montana drivers are just like this special breed of unconscious people without a conscience. And it's interesting because, like, the nicest people are just kind of clueless about how difficult it is to get around Missoula, and it's like abuse. I am so worn out after particularly these past 3 years of just trying to cross the street here. It's really a battle of wills, and drivers, I don't know if it's the weird programming of Facebook or the internet, but you're really on your own as a pedestrian. And the most liberal, climate change believer person will tell you, well, the bus is free. And it's like, the bus is infrequent. It's like, doesn't really cover the city adequately, and basically it's just a very small demographic that rides the bus, and it's not your corporate executives like it is in San Francisco or New York or Portland. And the bus drivers look down on you if you're riding the bus frequently, if you're a familiar face. Unless you're riding like the main student bus lines, I think the drivers aren't prejudiced. But if you're riding the bus, it means that, people are like, you don't know how to drive. I never learned how to drive because I believed in the whole environmentalist thing, and I didn't want to pollute the earth. And I've never been able to make enough money to purchase a car, not to mention the insurance, not to mention the parking, not to mention whatever else that was required. So I just never did it. So that, along with I guess I would say that's the biggest thing. Like, people are like, you just don't like, they think I'm just complaining about like the weather or whatever, and it's just like, every time you're trying to cross the street, it's a battle of street wills. Every time you're trying to cross a driveway, it's a battle of wills. And I've had people from Missoula, like this one guy, he said he didn't know that pedestrians had the right of way. And I think there's a lot of, I don't know if it's because people are from rural areas, farming areas, or if they've always had the bigger truck. But the mentality here is, people are just like, go, 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 get out of my way. That's, even if you go to the grocery store, especially if you go to the health food store, like the queen bees are like, get out of my way, get out of my way. They don't say it, but no, they are not looking out for you. Nobody's sharing the aisle for you. And it's kind of a similar principle with the road. Nobody's sharing the road. And it's weird because these very same entitled people, they clearly are or at least, I don't know, they seem, they're not your traditional conservative appearing person. So that's just a little heads up. I know Missoula gets a lot of great press, and maybe it's a great place if you're rich, if you're from here, if you're third generation Missoulian. It's a great place for that. Thanks for watching.